This is a true story. Ryan and Emily were a young couple who moved into an old farmhouse on the outskirts of a small town in the United States, near Vermont. The house was cheap, too cheap. Emily had joked, either this place is haunted, or there's a dark secret hidden in the basement. Ryan had laughed. They had only been married for 2 years. Ryan was a freelance photographer, and Emily taught online art classes. They wanted a quiet place, far away from the noise of the city, and this farmhouse seemed perfect. But from the very first night, something felt wrong. At 2 a.m., Emily suddenly woke up. She could hear soft noises coming from downstairs in the kitchen, like someone was slowly moving plates. She shook Ryan awake. "Ryan, someone is downstairs." Half asleep, Ryan muttered, "Probably just a cat." "We don't have a cat." Now Ryan sat up too. They both listened carefully, and the soft sound of a woman laughing. Emily's face turned pale. Ryan grabbed a flashlight and walked downstairs. Emily followed behind him. The kitchen was completely empty. Everything looked normal, except an old family photo was sitting on the dining table, and it definitely had not been there before. In the picture stood a couple wearing clothes from the 1950s, with a little girl between them. But the strangest part, someone had scratched out all of their eyes with a black marker. Emily touched the photo and whispered, "Who put this here?" Ryan replied, "Maybe it belonged to the previous owners." But after that night, the house began to change. Every morning, a kitchen drawer would be left open. Sometimes the bathroom mirror would be foggy, with words written on it. "Don't stay." At first, Ryan thought Emily was playing a prank. Then Emily thought Ryan was joking. But after both of them swore they were innocent, they realized there was someone else in that house. One night, after finishing her online class, Emily closed her laptop and noticed the bedroom closet door was open. Inside was only darkness. She called softly, "Ryan?" No answer. Then, from inside the closet, she heard his voice, "Emily, come here." She froze. It was Ryan's voice. But Ryan was in the garage. She screamed and slammed the closet door shut. When Ryan came running upstairs, Emily was crying. That night, they decided they would leave the house the very next day. But in the morning, Ryan said, "Just one last thing. Let's check the basement." The basement door was hidden beneath the kitchen stairs, old, rusted. When Ryan broke the lock, a cold smell rose up. Dirt, water, and something old, very old. There was only one weak light bulb downstairs, flickering softly. Scratch marks covered the walls, and in the corner of the floor stood a small wooden chair. Under the chair was a little girl's shoe. Emily whispered, "I hate this place." Ryan noticed a locked wooden trunk near the wall. He opened it. Inside were old newspaper clippings, letters, and a police report. Missing person report, minus 1,987. Name, Clara Whitmore. Age, 8. Last seen, Whitmore Farmhouse. Emily gasped, "That's our address." The letters explained that Clara had disappeared one night. Her parents said they had put her to bed upstairs, but the next morning, only her shoe was found. Then there was another report. Mother, suicide. Father, disappeared. Case unsolved. Suddenly, from beneath the basement floor, came a knocking sound, like someone was knocking from underground. Emily shouted, "Ryan, let's go!" But Ryan pulled up the floorboards. Underneath was another hidden space, a crawl space, dark. And inside that darkness, 2 small glowing eyes stared back. Emily froze. "Did you see that?" Ryan leaned forward with the flashlight, and suddenly, Something grabbed his hand from below. Ryan screamed, "Emily, pull me." His body was being dragged downward, as if something incredibly strong was pulling him inside. Emily grabbed his hand. Ryan's eyes were filled with terror. "Don't let go." But from below, a woman's voice whispered, very softly, "He stays." With one violent jerk, Ryan's hand slipped from Emily's grip, and he disappeared into the darkness. Emily's scream echoed through the entire house. The police came. They searched everything. They tore apart the basement, but they found no sign of Ryan. No blood, no body, no clothes. Only his wedding ring inside the crawl space. Police declared it a missing person case. Everyone said Ryan had probably run away, but Emily knew the truth. The house had taken him. She left the farmhouse and moved to Boston. Months of therapy, no sleep, a broken life. Then 1 year later, on Halloween night, someone rang her apartment doorbell. At 3 a.m., Emily looked through the peephole. No one was there. Only an old family photo lying on the floor. The same photo. The one from the 1950s. The eyes scratched out. But this time, there was one more person standing in the picture. Ryan. He stood with that family, staring directly at the camera, and his eyes were completely black. On the back of the photo, only 2 words were written: "Come home." That night, Emily heard Ryan's voice again for the first time. From the corner of her bedroom, softly, "Emily." She froze. A man was standing there in the darkness. Tall, thin, head lowered. Slowly, he lifted his face. Ryan. But it wasn't Ryan anymore. His smile was far too wide. His eyes were pitch black, and his voice sounded like many people speaking at once. "You left me alone." Emily began to cry. "Ryan, please." He stepped forward. Wet footprints appeared on the floor behind him. "Now you come home too." The lights went out. The entire apartment fell into darkness. The neighbors only heard one scream, just one. The next morning, police broke open the apartment. The door was locked from the inside. Emily was gone. Only one message was written on the living room wall with a finger: "We are together now." And on the table, 2 wedding rings. To this day, Whitmore Farmhouse still stands empty. People say if you drive past it at 2 a.m., you can see a couple standing in the upstairs bedroom window. A man, a woman, both staring silently outside, and between them, a little girl smiling.